All right. What's up, my peeps? Caliber 724 here with another video for you guys today. So in this video, I'm actually going to be showing some souvenirs that I have brought back from Vegas, and I'm just trying to get the lighting right on this because it just looks like I'm dark. Basically that background lighting. Hopefully this is actually a little bit more, better as far as like last time. But in this video, I'm actually going to be, or this live stream, I'm actually going to be showing some pretty cool souvenirs that I got from Vegas, what I brought back. And I'm going to share my experience, my Vegas experience with you guys, let you know how it was with my first time flying, with my first time going to Vegas, what was like, how did I enjoy it, everything like that. Also, if you've ever been to Vegas, if you've ever experienced this before, let me know in the comment section below what your experience was. That way we can kind of talk about it in this live stream. But if I don't get any comments or anything like that in this, I guess, time frame, it's just going to be a quick stream, not too long. I have my little bag here. As you've seen from the thumbnail, if you click on it, I have like this M&M bag here, which I actually have some pretty cool stuff in here. I have all the souvenirs in here that I have brought back. Let's see how we're going to do this. Because I don't want it to, it's like in the way of the comments. So if you guys do post a comment or anything like that, I'll see it on my PC, but I won't see it on the actual screen. But I'll go and respond to you. So going ahead right with the first thing. Now, I know this is like, we have Lush here in North Carolina, but I actually just brought this back from Las Vegas, and I was going to use it when we were in Las Vegas, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'm just adding it in there with the souvenir collection and everything like that. But here's what I got from Lush. It's like a little spinner, like a little bath spinner. You run the water under it, and it's like a bubble spinner, I guess. And I think it's pretty cool, pretty nice. They actually gave like a product tester, and not completely sure what it is. I have it upside down, but there you go. Not sure if you can see that, but that's pretty cool right there. So that's the first souvenir here. Where I can put these. But next is going to be the obvious. Like, I think when people go on trips and stuff like that, they bring back the obvious thing, which is like shot glasses. Even if you're not a drinker, I think it's like pretty cool. Some kind of cool thing. Let's see if we can get that to focus. But it's like $100 poker chip. I'm not sure, the lighting is weird right here, so it's not really showing. But there we go. And that one, that's the one that Monique gave me. This one right here is like has like the Las Vegas sign on it. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. It's got like the Las Vegas on there, Las Vegas sign. Then there's like a blue one here. I think it's pretty cool. You can kind of see it has the Las Vegas sign on it, but it's just blue, and it has like a glass like sculpture. It's like it has a design on it. It's hard to explain though. It looks like, to me, just like shattered glass. I don't know if you can make it out, but it has like a little design on it. Yeah. Going on to the next one. This is the one that I actually wanted right here because it was actually, I think one of my videos is going to start playing in a second. Let me go ahead and stop that from happening. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's bring this. I'm gonna put this down at the bottom here. That way I can actually have some room and not have my souvenirs on the floor. because I don't want to have them on the floor. There we go. That lush might fall anyway. But here we got like a gambler's shot glass. This has like a whole bunch of stuff on it. If it will focus. If it will focus. Come on. But either way, there we go. So you got the poker chip, you got the chips, you got the dice, you got the cards. And it just says Las Vegas on it. I thought that was pretty cool. This is the one that I actually wanted. And then it has like the hearts, diamonds, spades, and hearts, diamonds, spades, and clovers. Something like that. Bam. Last but not least, this one right here is pretty cool. It's like a black. If it will focus, there we go. Just like the Las Vegas sign on it. Then it has like a black label on it. This looks like something that somebody would like buy from a place that sells shot glasses and you can like customize your own. That's what it looks like to me. Like it looks like I could just make that myself. All right, so next up in the goodie bag, let's see. I'm gonna go in that retrospect. There's a lot of things. Here's something that's like pretty interesting, but not really something that I purchased. But here is like the card, the club card that we had. This is what you would use to like play the slot machines and gamble and stuff like that. And you will basically get like points and stuff like that when you use this card. Like when you go to dinner, when you gamble on the slot machines or the tables and all that stuff, you'll get points on this, and you can use it towards getting discounts on your dinners, discounts on your movies, discounts on your, I think you could actually use it to get credits for the games and stuff like that. So if you gambled a certain amount, then you could actually use that to, put it back into the machine and actually do that. So that's pretty interesting. Going on to the next one, going with the same thing with that. Here is the hotel that we were staying at. They gave us like a coupon book that actually, I can't do that with one hand. I'm gonna end up dropping everything. But they give you like coupons for that. I'm most likely gonna throw this away mainly because I can't use it outside of Vegas, from what I can tell. But this is like the coupon book that they give you upon check-in, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I knew I was gonna drop it sooner or later. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. I got a lot of stuff in this bag. I kind of want to save that for last. Going on to the aspect of something that you could use. But here we have like some playing cards. There we go. The focus is real quick. It's like it's a silver deck of cards. And it has like the $100 bill on it. Let's go ahead and open this up so I can show you guys what it actually looks like. Now, it's not regular playing cards, but it has like, the playing cards has the $100 bill on the back. That's the design. Let's see if I'm trying to get it to focus, guys. Sorry about that. But there we go. And then itself, that they themselves are like silver cards. And even on the like jacks and stuff like that, you can tell the back is actually silver. It's like a matte silver, if you get my drift of that. That's pretty cool. So these are like some silver playing cards. You would do this to like, you would have this at like a gathering to kind of show off, like, yeah, buddy, what's good with it? Let's get this money. And I like the design on the back. That is pretty cool. $100 bill. Let's go ahead and put this back in the box. And also, just to kind of like go back, these cards, I don't know if you can kind of tell, but these cards are like super, super thin. And it has like it has a raised design for the edges and everything like that. That is pretty interesting. But these are like pretty thin, so I would think that they are like going to be, oh, let me put it back like that. I think they're gonna bend really easily. Like if you've seen a deck of cards that's like you've bent them so much that they have like this bent natural shape, that I think these cards may be that same way. It'll just like happen more often than anything else. Oh, but let me show you this, guys. Have a Las Vegas. These are gold. These are like gold. And then it has like the Las Vegas sign on it. That's pretty interesting. And then it has like roll, has like it's not gonna focus. That Las Vegas. That is pretty interesting. And then it has the same thing on the other side. Let me see if I can get a close up. There we go. And the interesting thing about this, the design, I'm not sure if you can see it because of the lighting, but the serial number on this, and maybe I can show like that. The serial number on this is actually all sevens. That's pretty interesting right there. Yeah. But let's go ahead and check out these cards. Oh. I knew that was going to fall. There we go. There we go. Pull this out. Now these cards are going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. No comments so far. But hopefully you guys are enjoying today. Today is a pretty cool day. And I'm just going to see if I can get a close-up of that so you guys can see that. But on the other side, they're like a matte gold. Just the same as the silver ones. And like you guys can probably see it's like probably like a sparkly gold. It's just like a matte finish on it. That's pretty cool. That is pretty nice. These cards are the same thickness. So let me put that one down. These cards are like the same thickness. So I would think that these cards are actually going to be bent up, and that you would use for like specific occasions, like for your monthly or weekly night of poker or blackjack or something like that. Something where you don't have to shuffle or like mix up the cards and everything like that. But I got these two. These two were like what, 2 for $12, so they were like $6 each. The shot glasses were like 99 cents. The Lush, I believe that was like probably $8 to $10 roughly. Going on from that, we have, going into our bag of goodies and souvenirs. We have something similar to that, and I thought it was pretty cool because these actually were 99 cents each. And it kind of matches. Let me get the other souvenir that it matches. All right, so this $100 poker chip here, bam. Oh, it's real nice. Real nice. I probably should have put all those up close. But here is a Las Vegas poker chip. There we go. Las Vegas poker chip. And around, you have that poker chip. And there we go. That poker chip here with the 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace of Hearts. There we go. And I have like 4 of these. So that is pretty interesting. There we go. You can kind of see that there. That's how the back looks. There we go. Nice, nice. And these were like $1 each. Also, moving on to the last little souvenirs that I have. I got this little poker chip from the M&M World. Actually, one of my friends' girlfriend, they gave it to me because Monique had bought them something. Actually, one of my friends' girlfriend, they gave it to us, or had got our friend something from, I think it was from the M&M store, or I'm not sure where it was, but for Mrs. Green. And for sure, you guys will see with the next souvenir. It's not focusing now. Focusing. Dang, it's not focusing. It's not. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know why it doesn't focus. It focuses when I hold it in my left hand, but not my right hand. But that is pretty nice. So with the next souvenir here that we have, it's the edible one. And no, not the edibles at Las Vegas. You know, that's new. But here I have in the whole love for Mrs. Green, we have created this Giga Green mix of M&Ms. And I know it has like some brown ones in it, but that's just from the mint flavored M&Ms, which is actually pretty good. And I'm just gonna open this up and have a couple of them on string. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah. Now, these are mainly, I cannot remember what flavors they were. I know some of these are mint flavored, some of them are regular, some of them are like the peanut version. So that is pretty interesting. I'm gonna just put that to the side. Hopefully it doesn't spill over. But they did have like these containers. Oh my goodness. I'm just getting darker and darker about a second. There we go. Man. Come on, bro. That background lighting. I hate the like doing it this way because it makes me look darker. I mean, even though I had the compliment or the statement that I did get darker when I was in Vegas, because the sun was out and barely, I think it missed it a little bit in Vegas, but it did not rain at all. It did not, just going to show that it did not rain at all or anything in Vegas. It was just sunny. It wasn't as hot as people said it was going to be. Like I wore my Exotic Rarities jacket and the hat every single day pretty much, except for one day we went on the strip and it was like just me and Monique and we went on the strip and I didn't wear it. I don't know. I think I forgot it in the room. But I think that was pretty cool, but it wasn't as hot as I or people said it was going to be. So that is pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and down those. Let's see what's next in our bag of goodies. All right. Second to last one, but this right here, I got this from M&M World, and it's a whole bunch of different colors of M&Ms. You got the teal up here. You have the red, or maybe that's like orange. Yeah, that's actually orange. It doesn't show well on the camera, but this is teal, orange, blue, red, yellow, white, pink. You can't see it, but I believe it's it's another. It might be something closer to teal, but not that much. Let's see. This one right here was like 20 bucks though. Not sure if you can see inside there, but it looks teal. I actually can't see in there either because the logo and the sticker is blocking what color it is. But then you have gray, another pink. It's like closer to, it's like a pinkish purple color. It doesn't show that well though. You have purple up here. You have black, charcoal black. Then you have more of like a brownish orange color. Then you have baby blue. This is what you would call like electric green. And then you got like a forest green right here. So that's pretty interesting. Or this is like lime green, but they call it electric green. It's flavor. But I found this pretty interesting because I was like, yo, this would be awesome to have for like a video where I'm like trying all these different flavors or colors. Maybe they're different flavors, but maybe they're just the color. So I'm not completely sure. But it would be pretty interesting if they had like a different flavor to every color. That would be pretty interesting. And I'm trying to get the sticker off so I can show you guys what that other color was. And actually, I believe I missed two colors because here is like there's one color right here and one color right here. This looks like it is a purple or something like that. So I'm steady trying to get this sticker off. And I would do it after I show the last item here. I will try and get that sticker off while we talk about the Vegas experience. All right, and sorry guys for the lighting. I know it's bad. I have on like, maybe let me try. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe. Oh no, that is horrible. That is horrible. All right. Hold on right quick, guys. Maybe that will make it a little bit better. A little bit, but not too much. But yeah, sorry guys for the lighting. I'm trying my best here. Trying my best. But this is similar to the bag that I have here. These are like reusable bags. You can reuse this one right here, but this one is more like a plasticish, like plastic on the outside and or like the glossy, it's like a paper bag, essentially. It's a paper bag with gloss on the outside, and on the inside it's just like regular paper. With this one here, though, this is like a reusable material. Not completely sure what material it is, but here we have like M&M World on it. And then on the other side, you have all of the different M&Ms. You have the yellow, you have the blue, you have Mrs. Brown, you have Mrs. Green, you have the red, or Mr. Red, Mr. Blue, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Orange. Yeah, Mr. Orange, Mrs. Brown, and Mrs. Green. Look at that. That is nice compared to this bag right here. Which one you guys like a little bit better? Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And then with this one here, it has like the straps on it here, like a tote bag. And on the inside, it's like a more durable material than the other one. Like if the other one were to get wet or something like that, then it would be the end of that. But that is pretty much all the souvenirs that I have bought back from Vegas. We got the Lush, which we do have in Durham, North Carolina. We have the M&M World reusable bag, reusable tote. We have the different color M&Ms, the M&M World case. We have all our shot glasses here. I'm going to show these off again. And maybe this time I can actually show them a little bit better. And it's not focusing. Again, it's not focusing. All right. I'm going to cut off that other light and maybe it'll focus a little bit better. Yeah, it's not focusing at all. Dang, come on now. Seriously, somebody actually bought this from like a craft store or something like that. This one was 99 cents I believe also. This one here, the Gambler's shot glass. That's pretty nice. We got the blue shot glass that looks like it has like some kind of design on it. It's still not focusing. There we go. Looks like it has like a broken glass type design. Looks like it to me. This one right here, the red Las Vegas sign. Welcome to Las Vegas. We got those. We got our little Players Club card, or the club card. We got that. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that or not, but for sure I'm gonna throw this one away. This is like the hotel's like discount coupons and stuff like that. For sure I'm gonna throw that away because I have no use for that. And then we have our poker chips. Let me go ahead and we have our poker chips. No, let me see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, we have our poker chips here. It's still not doing it. There we go. We have our poker chips here. Got 4 of those. And then we have our Mrs. Green poker chip. And there we go. Mrs. Green poker chip, which is pretty interesting. And our our deck of cards here, the gold deck of cards. And then our silver deck of cards. And if it will focus. Yeah, there we go. Had to put it close to Mr. Benjamin. Our silver deck of cards there. All right, maybe that'll work. Maybe that will work. Yeah. Gosh. Dang, dude. I hate this lighting. Okay. I'm a move it, but going on to the Vegas experience, my review of the Vegas trip. First off, like the hype of going and getting on a plane, you know, for the first time. Like when we've went on these bowling trips, we either have drove to the place, like Roanoke, Virginia. We actually drove down to Roanoke, Virginia, which took a while. We had it in South Carolina. Well, at that point in time, I wasn't bowling, but we went to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we went down there. Actually, no, what do we do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't bowl when we went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but I did vlog when we were down there. Tampa was, I think, the first ever bowling trip that I went on. That I started, like, that's how I started the travel vlogs. And then I saw like the potential, like, okay, well, you know, on these bowling trips, we go to like interesting places. So, you know, why not just go? Even if I don't bowl, just go and, you know, just do that. And like with all of those, we've either drove, took the train. Like for Tampa, we took a 15-hour train ride, which was, oh my goodness, that is that is like, yo, 15 hours on a train just sitting down. Oh my goodness. I mean, you could get up and walk, but still, like, that nothing that we have done as far as like travel has amounted to that. Like, that was ridiculous. But with I'm steady trying to get this sticker off. Sticker troubles. But like for the first time flying, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Like I before, like a month before, you know, the flight, I was hearing a whole lot of stuff on the news. A lady with Southwest, a lady got sucked out of a window from like I guess like the propellers or whatever on the wing had broke, and it shattered the window, and the lady got sucked out the window. And then there was some other things about like, I guess one of the engines on the plane had failed or something like that, and they had to make an emergency landing or something like that. And that was like scary. And then I was like, yo, dude, all this stuff is happening a month before I get on this flight to go to Vegas. And I think that's what tripped me out the most. And that's what made me kind of like be a little bit more nervous for the flight, is like all the bad news that Southwest was getting. Almost. We got it. There we go. Got it. All right. All right. I finally got it. But here you can actually see that is like a darker purple than that up there. And this is more along the lines of like, can't wait to try these flavors. Maybe I'll open it up and try it on stream for you guys. But yeah, like I think that's the whole thing that tripped me out, is just like hearing all that bad news right before we were about to go. And I was like, yo, so my thought process on it like was, okay, well, I'm gonna get on the plane, and I had to prepare myself mentally for like, I'm gonna get on this plane, and if anything bad happens, then it is what it is. So I'm gonna just get on this plane. If we take off fine, then that's great. So I mentally prepared myself. I was like, okay, yeah. So going through like security for the first time, that was like a little weird, because I don't know, like I felt like I was just like messing up a whole lot of stuff. And then also I had almost forgot my ring through security. I put it in, like, they give you these gray bins or whatever, and you put your stuff in there. You put anything that's like electronic in one bin, anything that, or if you put like your large electronics in one bin, and then you put all of your other stuff in one, you have like on bag, then you put that on the little roller by itself. And I was just like, it was all over the place. And I was just like, I kept on apologizing, because I was like, it's my first time flying. I'm sorry. I was super nervous though about like my camera and my computer and my webcam, because like I know they're strict about like electronics and stuff like that, taking electronics on the plane. And they actually took my camera bag off. They let everything else go through, and they took my camera bag, and they said, well, we got to pull this aside. And they took my computer also. They took my webcam, even though that was inside the book bag because it was electronic. They took that and they said, we're going to have to put this to the side. So I didn't even know if I was going to get it before getting on the flight. I was like, okay, well, crazy. So they took it aside and they asked whose it was, because there was multiple people over. I was like, it's mine. It's a camera bag. You can check it if you want to. You know, I was willing for them to go ahead and look through it and then everything be fine and everything like that, as opposed to, you know, making a whole big scene about something when it's my first time flying and I have no idea what's going on. But they took the bags for about like 5 minutes. They went through the bags. They scanned the computer and everything like that, I think. And or they did something. They were doing something. And then I guess they put all the stuff back because it was changed. My camera bag was changed around when I got it back. And they took that, sent it through, checked in, everything like that. And everything ended up being fine. And I was just like, finally. So I got my stuff and I was ready to go to the next place. Next step was to actually get on the plane. So we had time to actually walk around, get some food. I actually got this breakfast burrito with like airport food. Didn't know. Like airport food it's like weird. I don't know. It's not like it's different from anything else. It was just like weird, you know? So I did get this breakfast burrito. It had like bacon, sausage, egg. Actually, it has Spanish eggs. So it had like the pico de gallo inside the eggs and everything like that. Pretty interesting. It had cheese. And that kind of messed me up a little bit later. Probably shouldn't have had it. So, but that was pretty interesting. And then just like seeing the whole, like them servicing the aircrafts and stuff like that on the strip, because they have like this window that a lot of people sit by the window, but they have like this window that you can see out on the whole airstrip, and you can see the planes, and you can see people on the, like, people that are servicing the planes, and you can see people directing planes and stuff like that. Whenever you have like a flight going out. But that was pretty interesting to see. We went to, I believe, Baltimore. For goodness, I just got really dark. Come on. Lighten up, okay? Lighten up. Like, lighten the mood. Goodness gracious. I'm just all right. So, but we went to Baltimore first, going to Vegas. We made a stop in Baltimore, and then when we were coming back from Vegas back to Durham or to Raleigh, we stopped in Chicago, which was pretty interesting. And it was, after that, it was a little, like, it was less amazing at first. It was amazing at first, but then after you see it a couple of times, it's like, okay, yeah, it is what it is. So the first takeoff, I was like, okay, I put it in my head, like when I was sitting in the seat, and I was like, okay, I gotta make sure that I think about this correctly and don't get scared and freak out. Like, I had the window seat when we were going to Vegas for both planes there, like the one leaving from Chicago to go to Vegas, and also the one, or not Chicago, but the one leaving from Raleigh going to Baltimore, and then also the one going from Baltimore to Las Vegas. I had the window seat those times. And then it was like, yo, I put in my head, okay, this is just like Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, when you're in a plane and you're taking off, you know, the controller shakes and everything like that sometimes. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was just like, you know, yo, this is just like Grand Theft Auto. So in that way, it kind of kept me calm a little bit to refer to it as a video game. So that was pretty interesting. First landing, it was a little weird because it was like, you know, when you're going to like a screeching halt in a plane, and this is like your first time feeling this. This is like weird because the whole plane starts to shake. You know, you start to hear the tires like screech against the ground, and you're like, okay, dude, I have no idea where we're heading to, you know. and then you put in your head like the worst your worst fears as far as airplanes and stuff like that, of like what could happen if it's your first time. Then if it's your first time flying and you don't know what to expect, you put you put your worst fears of flying in your head, and like, okay, yo, this is crazy. And then you feel the turbulence up when you're in the air, and then it's just crazy. But it was more amazing like when we was taking off and I was looking out the window, because I was looking out the window the whole time. And I believe in the video that I got, I actually showed my reaction, and also I showed it where the window is also in the shot, and you can see us taking off and stuff like that. So with that, I think it was more amazing to see like the ground get smaller, the view of everything when you're in the airplane or you're in the plane, and you're looking down on everything, and you can see like how you see in movies where like there's this high shot of like all these different places, like you see just like, I don't know, it looks crazy, and it looks weird, and it looks amazing at the same time. So I'm like, yo, it was more amazing than scary. So I don't know. I think it was amazing. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I mean, of course, like things can happen and things can go wrong, but it was more amazing than scary. As far as getting to Vegas, it was, I mean, the airport thing is a little weird, because we, as soon as we got off the plane, when we landed in Vegas, you get slapped in the face with like slots, like, pow, pow, go ahead and gamble. So it was like weird, because I was like, dang, as soon as we get off I didn't even expect like slot machines and stuff like that to be in the airport, because I'm like, okay, yes, Vegas, but they're gonna like at least give you time enough to get to your hotel where, oh my gosh, with the world, where obviously like in the hotels, you're going to have a whole lot of casinos. You're going to have a whole lot of gambling and stuff like that. But man, amazing, amazing, amazing. I absolutely loved it. Even though our hotel was like far from a lot of things, like it was maybe 15 to 30 minutes away from the strip, on an Uber, the shuttle was like $12 per person. So we all decided to catch an Uber, because what's the point of paying like, okay, you can get an Uber with like 4 people. They even have like different services in Las Vegas as far as Uber, which I'll get into. But with like Uber, you get 4 people and you get like one-way trip to the strip from our hotel. It costs about like $10. So as opposed to catching the shuttle, which is like $12 per person, which is like $48 going one way, when you can pay 10 for 4 going on an Uber, that is significantly like money saving. So I would suggest you do that if you are not able to drive or whatever, and you go to Las Vegas or something like that. Also, I think they had like a bus system, and the buses were like $8 a piece for all day, which is essentially good. But at the same time, if you're traveling with like a large group of people, like 4 people, and you're going up to the strip, or you're going out to get something to eat or something like that, and you're in an Uber, I would say it's a little bit more cost effective to catch an Uber. Even though like when we were in Vegas and we were catching Ubers to the strip and from the strip, like catching an Uber to the strip is a little bit more easier, because if you're at the hotel, you can just get picked up at the hotel. But if you are going to the strip, then you have to know where the Uber pickups is. And I can guarantee you that it is highly inconvenient for people who, are visiting or traveling to Las Vegas for a little bit. Like we were there for a whole week, and the whole thing was every single time we went to the strip, we, not gonna lie, we got lost. Like when I say we got lost, we had to walk around. We had to find different places. We went to different places, like, and it was just like it was inconvenient AF because we were like on the strip. Okay, well, we got dropped off at this point, and then we try and catch an Uber back to our hotel from that point. But then the Uber driver says, "Oh, well, we can't pick up there because you're on the strip." So on the strip, basically the rule as far as Ubers and lifts and taxi pickups and stuff like that is you have to be at a specific point on the strip in order to get picked up. They can't stop anywhere on the strip except for those points, those pickup points. So that was the most inconvenient thing I ever saw because we, like, for the first day that we went to the strip, me and Monique went and we literally walked the whole one side of the strip trying to find the Uber point. And we actually had to go to a hotel that was on the strip, go to the little park. It was like a parking deck or something like that. And then it was like an Uber pickup point inside the parking deck. Like, what? Like, you can't just like stop on the side of the road and just pick me up. There are places for like people to park and stuff like that. So why can't you just like get in that parking space and just like let us get in? Like, really? But that was the most inconvenient thing about the Ubers. That was the most frustrating thing about the Ubers. Like anywhere else, like besides the strip, catching an Uber is easy. AF. Like it's just like here in North Carolina where you go and you request the Uber, you can go from point A to point B back to point A, but going to the strip, it's just like you will probably have to find a different, more effective way to get to and from the strip. Like getting to the strip is easy, but coming from the strip is just like ridiculous. But other than that, like people, like being that weed and stuff like that is legal in Las Vegas, people just like do it just like they don't even care. Like I literally saw this guy, like it was this police officer who was standing with this guy and they were smoking weed together. Like what? Like, yo, that is crazy. Like, dude, I know I'm saying like a lot, but that was crazy to see that because, like, I mean, I know it's legal and everything like that, but like, yo, how far do you take it? Other than that, I think everything else was normal. Well, the prices in Las Vegas obviously is going to be a little bit higher as opposed to like any other state, but like the prices in Las Vegas, like at the in the hotels, and I mean, we went to like Walmart and we bought like stuff, and it was basically the prices were the same. Where actually it was a little bit higher than in North Carolina, but the prices in the hotels, the prices on the strip, the prices like in different stores, like stuff that we would normally like. We went to Walgreens, and on the strip they have a shit ton of Walgreens. Like I found like we saw 3 Walgreens or actually 2 Walgreens, and they were like a block from each other. Like they got a Walgreens on every block. Like what the world? We went to Fremont Street. They had a Walgreens there also. And the store, like for some stores, I thought like being in Las Vegas, it would be like massive, but they were a little lackluster. If that kind of explains it a little bit, there was like lackluster because it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Like, hey, this is Las Vegas. Like, I mean, it's not Texas or anything where, everything in Texas is bigger, like they say, but it's like, I thought it would be bigger, being that it was like Las Vegas, but it was not it was just like there was a 2-story Walgreens, but that one was inside I think it was inside of a hotel. Either no, it was inside of like a what was it? No, yeah, it was inside of a hotel. It was inside of a hotel. We just kind of, I think we were walking around for a long time trying to find this place, or we was walking around for a long time trying to find the exit to get on the strip, and it was just there. Either it was in, I have no idea. Actually, I'm getting darker and darker. Okay, that is, I cannot get this lighting correct. It's just really, that makes me darker. That makes me a little bit lighter. Who knows? But either way, I think if you haven't been to Vegas and you want to go, you're just nervous about going, I think that you should go to Vegas and just experience it for the first time. I know there's a lot of gambling. There's a lot of, they smack you in the face with the gambling because you go to like different stores. Like we went to a gas station and they literally had slot machines inside the gas station. I believe it was a 7-Eleven, and it was like slot machines and, machines, gambling machines inside the 7-Eleven. We went to Shell, BP. They had slot machines inside the BP and the Shell. Like anywhere you go, basically. I was surprised that I didn't see it in Walmart when we went. It was like crazy, dude, crazy. So I think that is about it as far as my experience with Vegas, my Vegas experience. I do have the Vegas vlogs coming up for you guys throughout this whole week, and then we'll go back to the regular schedule. I did vlog, or at least try to vlog, every single day when we were in Vegas, and I did succeed in recording, getting at least some footage for every day that we were in Vegas, and that was like 6 days. But actually, no, not 6. We were there for Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 6. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning is when we left. So essentially, yeah, 5 days. 5 days. So I may have 4 or 5 videos coming out, depending on how much footage I have for each day. I may kind of like cut it up and make it either 3 or 4, maybe 5 different vlogs. So that'll be pretty interesting. You guys will see my experience, everything that we did. Some things I could not record, or some things were like inconvenient to record. I mean to say, like I couldn't take the camera everywhere, So being that it's like a SLR camera, so I couldn't take it everywhere, and it would be inconvenient to take it everywhere. So some things I didn't record, even though like it was pretty interesting. But yeah, that is about it for this, guys. I believe my video for the first day, it was the day before that we went to Vegas, the first time that I flew. So it may be a little lackluster as far as like the action and all that stuff in the vlog, but it's supposed to be like a lead up to, or like a hype train to, my first time flying, my first time going to Vegas and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those videos. Hopefully you guys have been having a great day. I showed off all these souvenirs. If you want to see them, then you'll be able to see them. Post. No comments in this stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like lay that to rest. I gave you guys my Vegas experience, and I gave you my review of the trip. So if you have any other, I'm just like tired, still trying to get used to this time, from the loss of 3 hours, So yeah, that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to throw a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content. More content coming soon. Get hype for the Vegas vlogs, and you guys will see those all this week. And then I do have other videos as far as like the May May's earning and holdings report, and you guys will see that that'll be coming up after the Vegas vlogs. So essentially, I'll be like a week ahead if I can get all these edited and tuned to upload it to YouTube. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay. Okay. All right, let me just take a step back and become a little bit darker, you know, a little bit more chocolatey. But yeah, like I said, throw a like on this video or the stream if you liked it. Subscribe for more content, and more content coming soon. Don't forget to check out the exotic rarities. I need to wash this hat, and I'm going to try and watch that after this stream. Check out the exotic wear. I do have my jacket on the chair over here, but check out the exotic wear. Link will be in the description below. You guys know what I mean. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys know what it is. Don't forget to be brilliant. Stay inspired. You guys know what it is. Yes, you Vegas lovers, vlog everyday lovers, and Caliber 724 lovers. You guys know what it is. Don't forget to be brilliant. Stay inspired. Yes, you know what it is. Yes, you know what it is. Peace. That was a little weird. I know. It was something a little. I need help. Peace.